there. Today is Jedi Mind Trick Friday. Yes, indeed, we are back in Dreamlight Valley on a Monday. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon to you. I know I didn't make it in the morning, but I am in Dreamlight Valley on a Monday, which is lately not a very, it doesn't happen very often. But I am trying to finish up the Star Path, as many of you are. And if you're wondering how long you have got exactly 19 hours to finish. So as you can see, I am looking for that one last purple gem. I have 9 out of 10, and you get them here in the Forgotten Lands. I am trying to find that last one. I've got Donald in tow because I have to hang out with him for 20 minutes. So we are trying to wrap up what is left of the reward system for this Star Path. I'm almost done. I'm on the final, let's see, I haven't gotten the extras yet, but I'll probably still get them. I've gotten all the vault rewards. I finished that. And I am just about done with, let's see, I hate this menu. I'm almost done. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 more things left. I got about 220 points left to go. So, and we will be done. Then I can probably collect the extras. I'll probably do that too. But for now, I'm just going to concentrate on finishing up these rewards. Come on, give me I keep on getting the white gems instead of the purple. I mean, I've been here for the last half hour trying to reap out the last. See, I keep on getting diamonds, and for some reason, I think they plan it this way. They do, you know they do, right? You only have one left, and they make you like work for it. So come on, give me a purple. Look at this. Look at all these gems. Because there's got to be a purple in here. Of course, I can't reach that. Darn it. Stupid, stupid, stupid. How am I supposed to get... See, I can't get over there because that tree was in the way. Darn it! It wasn't... It's probably pink, though. I do need pink gems as well. Alright, I think we're done. Oh, we still have a couple over here we can do. This place is a mess. I've cleaned up a lot of my valley, though, in the meantime. So I don't have a whole lot of... night thorns and stuff. I did kind of clean them up a little bit, except for certain. I keep certain amount around, like up here, in case I get one of the quests that says go do 20 night thorns, and then you find out you went and you did them all and you don't have any left. So make sure you're always keeping night thorns around and memories and stuff like that. That way, if you ever get a quest for them, you'll have them on hand instead of like, see what I mean? I just leave them. But the rest of my valley is pretty much free of any night thorns. So we're gonna. Where's my dog? Okay, I think he's got a bone. My dog Oz is a thief. If you turn your back, I know I'm changing the subject, but I was just watching Oz and he was running across the living room and he had something in his mouth. And if you don't watch Oz, he's tricky. He's a thief. He'll take anything. I mean, if I turn my back and have something sitting next to me, like a notepad or even like a game control, anything, he'll grab it and he'll run with it. So I have to be on my toes around this young pup. He's a good dog though. So we're gonna be doing dogs today, of course. I don't like doing them on Mondays because you know how these lazy shelters are. They clear out their animals usually on weekends because they suck. I mean, NYC, ACC, and just horrible, horrible people. At least most of them. I know not all of them are. I mean, we're not going to generalize, but for the most part, I mean, any place that kills animals, that kills innocent animals, yeah, you pretty much have an idea of what they're really like. So anyone that comes into work every day and puts an animal to sleep and then goes home and eats a happy meal and sleeps well, they got to be kind of twisted, right? They got to be. You can't do that and not be abnormal. I hate to say it, but that's just the way I feel. That's my personal opinion. I'm going to stick by it. So that's just it. Listen. That's the way it is. Anyway, let's get past that, and it's Monday. I hope you all had a good weekend. Allie had the weekend off. We spent time with some family. We were out doing yard work and getting ready for other stuff for the summer, planning out the summer and the summer trips and all that. So we, there's a lot going on. We ended up watching Spider Noir. We finished it. Very good. I was surprised, right? I love Spider-Man. As a kid, absolutely love Spider-Man. My grandma used to bring me shopping every Saturday. And, she, you know how grandmas are, right? Like, they won't go to, like, a toy store. And they won't go to, most. Nowadays maybe. But my grandma, she was straight and narrow. She went straight to the grocery store, and that was it. You didn't see her going to toy stores or anything like that. So my grandma only went to the supermarket. But supermarket, luckily, as you walked in, it had this little section that had magazines. Like, it had a magazine section. And on the bottom row were comic books. And I would go there every Saturday with my grandma, and I'd always get a Spider-Man comic or a Batman. One of the two, Spider-Man or Batman comic. And that's probably one of my greatest memories of my grandma. She was a really nice woman. So was my grandfather. My grandfather was awesome. Both my grandfathers was awesome. My other grandmother wasn't too awesome. She was, she was mean as a snake. But my other three grandparents were amazing. So I just want to give them a little shout out because I haven't talked about them in years and years and years. But anyway, except for the quote my grandpa would say about cannolis. So that is, so I would go and get Spider-Man comics and Spider Noir. I like it. I like the setting. It was kind of like set in like Prohibition, like era time. It had the old time like Chicago type look to it, and feel. And it was, I was like, I'm not gonna like this. It's not, because I've never paid much attention to Spider-Man Noir at all. Not in the comics or anything like that. This was the first experience where I really looked into Spider Noir. And I thought it was going to be bad. I was like, I'm not going to like this. I can tell. I do like Nicolas Cage. I think he's a great actor. He's got that kind of like, I don't know how to put it, that like deputy dog type, a person like, hey, oh, gee, shucks, that kind of personality, gee willikers, that kind of thing. I like the way he acts. I think he's very, he's very expressive. He has that kind of face. He's kind of like like a Jim Carrey. He's got that like rubber face when he does his like emotion. So I like him as an actor. I've always liked Nicolas Cage and just about everything he's done. So anyway, in this one, he was really good. He played Ben Reilly, who was, and it has an interesting story. I'm not going to spoil it. It's got an interesting story, interesting background, and so we enjoyed it a lot. And then Allie was watching the cartoon of the Stranger Things what is it? Stranger Things 85. I didn't really, not my thing. Stranger Things is all right, but I'm not like into it the way like a lot of people are. And we finished, of course, Ted Lasso, which was amazing. That was an amazing series. We watched all 3 seasons? I think 3 seasons, yeah. And very good show, very good show. It's probably the most TV we've watched in a long, long time. We try not to spend a lot of time on TV or movies, and, we have other things that are going on that need our time more. So we have, businesses to run and work to do and all that jazz, so that always comes first, and family and friends and stuff like that. So we try to limit our time sitting on our butt watching TV, but those are the things that we did pay some mind to. So if you're interested in any of those shows, I can recommend Spider Noir. That, if you love Spider-Man, you'll love it. Guaranteed. Ted Lasso, if you love it, like an underdog story, if you like sports, even if you don't like sports, very good show. I think it's won like 14 Emmys, so it's got to be good. I mean, I'm not the only one who feels that way. So Ted Lasso, which has Jason Sudeikis in it. And so very, very, very well done show. I'm kind of eager. They have season 4 coming out. Yeah, I think in August. I'm kind of eager to see what happens with that. Here we go. 1,200 for this. That's a lot of cannolis. I'm not going to buy that. So let's see what else we have here today in the old store. I don't believe I have this, and I do. I don't know where I get half the thing. Sorry about that. I hit my mic with my hand. Let's see. Nothing here that I really want. I mean, I should buy them, but I don't. I have that. Got it. Yeah. Got most of that. Yes, all of that. Oh, man, we're not going to be able to get any presents today. It's like Christmas is ruined. All right. I think I'm going to do a keyword today in this video. How about that? We haven't done keyword in... Oh, look at this. I got a stand-up shower. Oh, I really wanted that. Oh, man. Oh, man. Here we go. Remember. Bye-bye now. I get the shower now. Finally, after 4 years in Dreamlight Valley, I get to take a shower. So yeah, that is what we did this weekend. Allie just went to work, so I jumped on here to do a video today and finish up the Star Path. I'll be glad to get that done. So anyway, you have 19 hours. 19 hours to finish that up for the event. And then I did finish the treasure hunt. As you can see, we got it all, and that ends in 8 days. So you got 8 days to finish. It's pretty easy. You all know how to do that. So you just got to find the fishing spot or the dig spot, and then it will tell you, it will give you a secret where to go and uncover the memory. So very easy to do. And of course, it only happens in your valley. So yeah, like on Dazzle Beach, Peaceful Meadow, all that jazz you can find. I think I found like a majority of my fishing ones in Peaceful Meadow. I think, in fact, I think there's one sitting there now that I haven't even, because I've already completed, the quest, so I don't have to fish it. But I think it's sitting right here in the pool. Yeah, I think it's right here. Yeah, it is. See right there. So it looks like that. You're looking for that, and it will. Halloween? Oh, that's right. It's Sally. I'm like, Halloween's a few months away. Anyway, all right, there's my Donald. So yeah, it looks like that, and it will give you a book and tell you where to go. I think usually it's some art, some like riddle that will. All right, Donald. Thank you, my friend. Let's hang out later. And we're gonna collect that guy. We're going to collect that one. And hopefully I don't get any more mining things. I don't want any more mining things. Wait, it's like I'm lagging here. Anytime now. Uh-oh. I could be in trouble here. Waiting. And Oz is barking. Can I collect reward? Okay. Well, see, we're now having problems. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. Before we do have problems. I don't want to make the game crash. All right, Oz, thank you. I think UPS is here or something. So anyway, that is everything for today, folks. We're going to do the dogs now and maybe a keyword. I'm going to read off some dogs. I'm going to have a link in the description of this video. Please, if you would, take the ID number of the dog that I give you and click the link in the description of this video, and just add, please pull this dog number and give the ID number and send it. Just hit send. That goes straight to the Second Chance Rescue. So please do that so they can pull the dogs and save a life. You will be responsible for aiding in saving a life. Today we've got Bigfoot. It says Bigfoot was adopted and returned. He came in as a stray in March. And he was adopted, and then he was brought back. Poor baby. His name is Bigfoot, and he is at NYCACC. He is at Manhattan. He is ID number 249362. That is for Bigfoot. So please take that ID number, 249362. Click the link in the description for the second chance rescue, and then it's going to bring up a message box, and just put in there, please pull Bigfoot, ID number 249362, and hit send. That's all you got to do. Take you half a second. And that could save this dog's life, and that is important. That is what we do on this channel. We try to help out these animals who cannot help themselves. And it's not their fault they're in shelters. It's not their fault that they're on, the kill list at these horrible places. They're scared, and they want home. So we're the only link they have to, the only chance they have to getting out and to having and living a life. All right, they're scared, and they want to be, they want to live just like you. They want to live just like you. So please help them do that, and just click that link and send that number. We've got Lee. It says Lee his time is running out, and he is a deserving boy. Lee looks like some kind of shepherd dog or something. I don't know what kind of dog he is. Beautiful dog. He's overwhelmed. Lee is at Pasadena Animal Shelter. We've never done these guys. Pasadena Animal Shelter in Pasadena, Texas. Texas has a lot of dogs, man. They have a lot of dogs that are in shelters. Texas is just, of course, it is, the second largest state. So they have a lot of animals. So we got Lee. He is ID number A as in Apple 184549, and Lee is at Pasadena Animal Shelter, 5150. Hey, that's a like a Van Halen album. 5150. 5150 Burke Road in Pasadena, Texas. And you can drop them an email at adoptions@Pasadena, Texas. Oh my God, shut up. Go away. Go melt somewhere there, Olaf, you little creep. I hate it when I'm talking and they come up and talk right behind me. Anyway, adoptions is adoptions@PasadenaTX.gov. All right, so Pasadena, the whole word, TX. So PasadenaTX.gov. That's it. Adoptions@PasadenaTX.gov. That is the email address. I'm going to share this wonderful dog. He needs a home in Pasadena, Texas. He's only 2 years old. He's vaccinated, and he looks almost like, what kind of dog is he? He's a beautiful dog. He looks like almost like a border collie mix, or yeah. He does. He's like black and white, and oh, what a beautiful dog. He's a beautiful dog. So please, let's share him and let's get him a home. If you live anywhere near Pasadena, please, don't let this dog die. He looks like a handsome fellow, and I mean, none of these dogs deserve to die. None of them. They didn't do anything. All right, except exist, and that's no reason to be killed. We got Doc, who's at Downey, California, another one of the crappiest shelters in the country. Is in Downey, California. He is ID number A as in Apple 5778795, and he's at the Downey, California ACC. I don't have their information, so you'll have to look. Let me see if they have it here on the video. I'm looking on the video to see if anyone has a number on here. Let's see. No. I don't see a number, so it's just the Downey, California ACC. All right, that is in Downey, California, of course. And he again is ID number A 5778795. That's for Doc. I'm going to repost him. You can find all this information on my X page. There's a link in the description below. Just click on my X page and it will bring you straight to here. What else do we have here? We have, I don't see what this is. Something about,
Whoa now! Who turned up the
something about a really crappy shelter that wouldn't allow dogs to be networked. That's Rockland County Animal Services must be held accountable. Says Rockland County Animal Service must be held accountable. I do not want to see another post about this facility being no kill ever again. Dogs are stuck in their kennels. They do not get any interaction. From the videos I've seen, many of the staff do not know how to handle dogs. I could go on for days about the problems with this place. They go stir crazy. Okay. These dogs deserve so much better. When I asked if I could bring a photographer to take pictures of the dogs and better promote their stories, the answer was no. I don't know why. That's so stupid. Volunteers cannot go there and walk the dogs or play with them. I've been hearing for months and months that Rockland County is standing up a volunteer, or standing up, I think that means starting up a volunteer program, and they say no. The rescue coordinator does not have any rescue contacts and cleans kennels. It looks like that this no-kill shelter has killed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dogs. So that's not a, if you've killed 5 dogs, that's not a no-kill shelter. If you are compelled to demand change, please call Rockland County Animal Shelter at area code 770-278-8403 and demand change. And they cannot put on there that they're a no-kill shelter. They have killed 5 dogs, 5 healthy dogs, mind you, for no reason at all. So that's terrible. So please, there you have it. All right, everyone. Let's see. We have one more. We have Aurora, who is in San Antonio, Texas. Again, with Texas. She is ID number A as in Apple 807380. That is A 807380. It says that she needs out, and oh, she's a beautiful girl. Look at her. For at least. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this isn't gonna be. I guess. Never mind. Skip that. This is a dog that was seen having troubles breathing, and they didn't give her any veterinary care, and she died. That is so sad. What kind of shelter is this? Oh man, that is terrible. That's terrible. So, we need to demand more from our shelters. Dogs should not be, what the whole thing is. I'm going to talk about this for a second before I sign off. What the whole thing is that animal shelters say they care about their animals, yet they let them suffer. I've seen animals with broken legs. I've seen animals with breathing problems. I've seen animals come in with trauma, bleeding, and they leave them there to suffer because it affects their bottom line. It affects how much money that they have. And it's all about money. It's not about caring for an animal. It's not about giving an animal peace. It's not about easing an animal's pain. It's about how much money can we save? How much money can I put in my pocket? And how much, and I don't care how much an animal suffers. If that's the kind of animal shelters that we have, then it's time to reevaluate our animal shelters. Animal shelters should be places for animals to be healed, to be helped. It's meant to help animals. You don't go into a homeless shelter with humans and expect them to die. You don't go into a homeless shelter. Say a human being walks into a homeless shelter and they have like a broken leg or like a gunshot wound. You're not gonna like sit around and watch them suffer. You're gonna call a doctor. The same thing should be done for animals. There's no different, okay? I get it, humans and dogs. But the point being, if you're an animal shelter, just like if you run a homeless shelter, you're responsible for what comes into your place of business. You're responsible. So let's do better. Let's do better, because letting an animal suffer, what kind of person are you? What kind of people are you that would sit there and watch an animal who cannot help itself, who is locked behind a cage, who requires their care from you, and yet you sit there and watch them suffer with broken limbs and open wounds, and it's horrible and it's cruel. I mean, we need to have animal cruelty laws that are active in these places and not just overlook them because they say they're a shelter, because they say that we did the best we can. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You don't let an animal. There's an animal. I'm going to repost this video just because it should be seen as a warning. This dog, obviously, if you look at the video, has breathing problems. Her name was Aurora, and she died. I'm going to repost it. Because these idiots did not seek veterinary care for her. They just let her suffer. That's not the thing to do. So, do better. That's all I have to say to these animal shelters. Do better. Because you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing. And it's animal cruelty in the end. You should be charged. It's animal cruelty. If you don't want to do it, then get the hell out of the animal shelter business. You don't belong there if you are not a caring person. If you don't give a rat's ass about these animals, you don't belong there. If you're willing to sit there and let an animal suffer and watch it suffer and not call a doctor, just like like the director of a homeless shelter, if you sit there and watch a human with a gunshot wound bleeding out and you don't call a doctor, you should be fired. We wouldn't stand for that. We would not stand for that if it was a human, and you shouldn't stand for it if it's an animal. It's just common human decency. And if you can't do it, get the hell out. That's all I have to say about it. Thank you, everyone, for joining me today on this special version of a Monday. We used to do it all the time. Monday version of Dreamlight Valley. I hope you have a magical day. Be the best human being, and I mean this. After watching this crap, I mean this. Be the best human being that you can be today. Don't be as good as you're going to be tomorrow, but be better than you were yesterday. Strive to be the best human being that you can be every day. And if you work in an animal shelter and you're watching animals suffer and letting them die and not calling for a doctor or helping them, do better.